I just felt like redrawing it, honestly. Or it's more like I wanted to do. I like periodically redrawing my artwork every now and then. And I was looking back on old ones. So, what can I redraw? And I felt like this one. I usually do like way older ones, to like see a more dramatic change. But this particular piece is like somewhat recent, and it's also like the beginning of an era. I would say like it's when I started drawing this way, and also when I started using this form essentially. So I was like, this would be a good way to measure how far I've gotten, because a lot of the skills that are in that one piece, I just learned then at that moment. So then like now I've like honed them a little bit. It's from 2018. We're in 2021 right now, so it's been a while. It feels like yesterday, which is like another part of why I think it's important to redraw, so I can get a good idea of how time flows essentially. Yeah, as checking, like knowing where you're at is probably really good, especially if your goal, like for me, my whole thing ever is to like continuously like improve, and like doing this is like a good way to check and like give yourself a reality check, because I know people usually tend to be like, oh man, I've been drawing forever and I haven't gotten better in years. But I think like there's a lot of things they haven't like realized. A lot of people tend to not even realize how much better they've gotten. They're so like stuck with the idea that they haven't improved, but it's not really true. You just improve in smaller ways. So I do think something like this is like a good exercise to keep yourself in check and like give yourself like a good idea at where you're at, because you're always going to do something different, and then that even gives you a good idea of like you've changed, like you're not just all the same, because people change, whether it be like skill wise, individual wise, you know. Yeah. There's always like, that's also a good point, like there are things that you have done in the past that you probably wouldn't even do now. Like there's so many subtle things and like different mindsets that you probably don't even think about.